Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. Coming up on today's show, we will look at the possibility of trading for Minnesota Vikings star Danielle Hunter. We'll tell you everything you need to know and show you a trade idea from Bleacher Report coming up in just a matter of moments. Before we do, happy Father's Day from the Chiefs Report. All the dads out there, from myself, from the dad himself of this show, Harrison Graham, who's actually off today to spend time doing some dad duties today. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We certainly appreciate you and hope that you're having a good day with your loved ones or away, enjoying the silence, watching some golf. Keep that thermostat down, kids. Let Dad enjoy his day. Shout out your dad in the comments section. We'll get started with this edition of the Chiefs Report. Danielle Hunter to Kansas City. How realistic is that possibility? The trade rumors on Danielle Hunter have certainly heated up across the National Football League over the last several days, and Bleacher Report has named the Chiefs as not just a possible trade destination, but the top trade destination to land the Minnesota Vikings star. Let's listen to what Bleacher Report had to say about this possibility. The Kansas City Chiefs just won their second in 3 years, but while the team has a promising second-year pass rusher in George Karlaftis and spent a first-rounder on Felix, the addition of Hunter would be a major upgrade at a premium position, an upgrade worth a draft pick that would probably be outside the top 60 in 2024. Chris Jones and Derek Nottie would be among the most formidable in the NFL. And the Chiefs would be one step closer to cementing their status in the league's latest dynasty. You know, one of the jokes we hear on Twitter all the time is, describe this in NBA terms for me. This would be like when the Warriors added Kevin Durant to an extent. They didn't need him, but it didn't hurt, right? When they went on their dynasty run, when the Warriors had that thing going with Kevin Durant. Same thing here with the Kansas City Chiefs here. The Chiefs, if the season started today, would be the Super Bowl favorites, and everything would run through Kansas City, right? As is, just as the roster stands right now. You add in a guy like Danielle Hunter, then all of a sudden the rich get richer. The Chiefs don't necessarily need Danielle Hunter, but it doesn't hurt. I like this idea, selfishly, right? Like, okay, sure, okay, yeah, that sounds enticing. Like, okay, we're going to take even another step closer to the top? It's an interesting idea. Should the Chiefs trade for Danielle Hunter? Here's your chance to weigh in the comments section. Maybe you're saying to yourself, okay, they're kind of too good as is. You're kidding yourself if you think the Chiefs are too good. Let me know what you think. Should the Chiefs trade for Danielle Hunter or not? Y for yes, N for no. Weigh in the comments section and let me know what you think. So let's lay this out. Here's what you need to know about the situation regarding Danielle Hunter, as he is planning to skip mandatory minicamp, not around for the Minnesota Vikings. He's entering the final year of his contract in Minnesota as well, so that means that next season he would be an unrestricted free agent. So in theory, whoever trades for Danielle Hunter, whether it's Kansas City or another team out there, will need to extend Danielle Hunter as well. You're likely not going to trade for Danielle Hunter and this be a rental. This would be something that you would be investing for long term, as the heart of the issue with Hunter and the Vikings is trying to get a new contract in place. So wherever he gets traded to, he would want to be there long term in all likelihood. He's owed about $5.5 million in guaranteed salary this year. Not that much for 2023. For a player of his caliber, but it's the investment long term. It's the idea of paying him next offseason and beyond, where things could get costly for Danielle Hunter. Jeremy Fowler of ESPN this week pointed out something very interesting in regards to Danielle Hunter. The early pulse from talking to a few teams, Danielle Hunter would have a real trade value, might take 2+ picks to pry away. But the sense is the Vikings would prefer to retain him. They don't want to move on from him, but there's only so much money the Vikings have to pay everyone else, right? And they could get an offer they simply can't refuse where they ultimately have to move on. So Bleacher Report put this trade out idea, and here's what they suggested. The Chiefs get Danielle Hunter, and they also pick up a 2024 sixth-round pick. In exchange, the Vikings then receive a 2024 second-round pick and a 2025 fifth-round pick. So you give up a 2 this upcoming year, a 5th the following year, and you get Danielle Hunter and a sixth-round pick back in 2024. So, what do you think? How likely is it the Chiefs trade for Danielle Hunter? Scale it for me in the comments section what you think the possibility is of a trade like this getting done. 1 through 10, what do you think about this possibility? 10 being that it is without question, without a doubt going to happen. 1, no chance it happens at all. Scale it for me in the comments section how likely you think it is the Chiefs pull off a trade for Danielle Hunter. 1 through 10 in the comments section. Let me know. It is Father's Day, and you may be finding yourselves in a situation where you forgot today was Father's Day, and you didn't get Dad a gift. Well, I have an excuse for you. Now you can tell Dad, you know what, Dad, I didn't forget. It's just awaiting to arrive. It's in the mail. I ordered it for you from chatsports.com/ChiefsCombo, the shirt in shorts combo. And good news for you, Chiefs Kingdom. This combination that you see on your screen right now, which looks very good in Chiefs colors and is perfect for the summertime, especially if you're enjoying yourself taking a little walk around the plaza, or maybe you're going out to a Royals game, whatever it may be, you could get this combination for 40% off right now while supplies last at chatsports.com/ChiefsCombo. So what are you waiting for, Chiefs fans? Get this combo today at chatsports.com/ChiefsCombo for a limited time, 40% off now. Get it today. You'll be glad you did. chatsports.com/ChiefsCombo. It almost sounds greedy, this Danielle Hunter trade, doesn't it? But if you give me the opportunity to make that trade that we showed you on your screen of a second and a fifth, in all likelihood, what you would draft in the second and the fifth round wouldn't be as good as Danielle Hunter. I would be in a position where I don't think I could say no to that trade. Would the Vikings do that trade? I don't know. But that specifically, if that's what it takes, sign me up. I'm all in. Let's make the Chiefs even better than what they already are. Danielle Hunter, former third-round pick back in 2015 out of LSU. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He was an all-rookie team selection back in 2015. And so he still, I think, has some good football left in him. And the thing about Danielle Hunter for me that really stands out is how far he's come. You go back to the 2020 season, he had a neck injury. And for a lot of guys, a neck injury would be career-ending. But in Danielle Hunter's case, you know what he did? He came back in 2021, played in 7 games and had 6 sacks. Nearly a sack for every game, coming off a neck injury. Pretty incredible, right? And then he followed that up in 2022, playing the entire season with 10.5 sacks, 3 pass breakups, 12 tackles for loss, and 65 tackles. To me, I look at Danielle Hunter, and I think this is a guy that still has a lot of good football left ahead of him, as far as I'm concerned. I think that he is still something special, and his best still might be yet to come at this point. A remarkable story for him to bounce back the way he did, and watch out, I would love to see him in Kansas City. Name a player the Chiefs should add before the season begins. What do you think of this roster where it stands right now for the defending Super Bowl champions? Is there still more work to be done, or do you like where things are at? Let me know in the comments section. Name me one player the Chiefs should add. That one player might be just getting a new deal done for Chris Jones. But tell me what you think. Name a player you think the Chiefs should add. Subscribe to the channel. Even when Harrison Graham is out celebrating Father's Day, we still find ways to bring you videos on the channel. Why? Because we're built different in the Chiefs Kingdom. You guys deserve it. Reigning Super Bowl champions. Let's see if they can get another here in 2023. Subscribe to the channel now. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. YouTube.com/ChiefsTV. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on the channel.